Welcome back to Turbo Thumberin today, folks. Today I've brought you my baddest, meanest machine on the water. The toy that I use the least, I probably get about 5 hours of use. You can ask me why I have it, but it's the one that gets me the most amount of adrenaline, and it's not really very safe, I guess, if you're like me. This is a Kawasaki Ultra 310X supercharged motor. This is the same motor that the ZX15R uses, but it has a supercharger on it, 310 horsepower. It's an absolute rocket on the water. Deep V hull. This was designed in some of the roughest waters in California and can take on chop like you would not believe. It is a 3-person jet ski, but I hardly use it for 3 people. Fully loaded, does have Bluetooth audio, trim, reverse, all the gizmos and gadgets you can expect. Does have a cubby hole in the front. This is where you fill up fuel. You can put your dock line, some bumpers if in case you want to add on before you, I guess, launch it. So these are some items to make sure of. I'm quickly going to talk about items that I can't talk about once I'm in the water. Make sure your keel is nice and clean, doesn't have any damages on the fiberglass. You can take on water very easily. This is how you access the engine compartment. You got to get these both seats out and check your oil, make sure your bilge is clean so that you don't have any issues there. And overall, make sure your trailer tires are pumped up, doesn't have grease slinging through the bearings. These are some items to look forward to. This is your ski pillion rope. Whenever you're towing tubers or skiers, make sure you have a passenger sitting who's facing backwards or you have a camera set up. This is your handle for jumping in when you drop into the water. This is your ladder to put your foot on and climb into it. Things to make sure. Make sure your reverse bucket is free of weeds or doesn't have any shit or gunk stuck in there. Your impeller's got to be clear. Never start a jet ski in less than a foot deep water, and you can only be idling. A jet ski is always in drive, so you're moving about 5 miles an hour, whether you have it in forward or reverse. You want to make sure that you can manage it. You got to be a little experienced to manage it, to keep it idle, but you will learn it to manage it with the reverse bucket. Make sure your bung plugs are in when you put it in the water, otherwise your jet ski would fill up with water. Make sure to get the transom straps off when you're getting it launched off the ramp. The most important thing, you will flip a jet ski. I've flipped it, ask me, it's very, very dangerous. When that happens, there is a particular direction or orientation that you got to flip the jet ski in. Imagine if it was sitting like a cockroach upside down. If you flipped it clockwise, so to say, you would ingest water. The engine would take in water from the exhaust pipe. You don't want to do that. Make sure you look at your sticker, whichever orientation it says, and don't get confused. The sticker is in an upside down orientation so that when you're looking at it, staring at it with the jet ski toppled up, you will see the right orientation. Make sure you look at that. Your grate and your intake pump has to be clear. Make sure you don't start it in sand or anything. You can damage the impeller from there. So this is your watertight compartment. This is where you put your key on. You got to, I guess, this is your fast key, slow key, depending on whoever is using it. You got to put your safety lanyard on always and make sure you have it hooked to your hands. You got to whistle here in case you got to call for help. But this always has to be on when you're riding a jet ski. If not, if you fall off, it'll cut off the jet ski and kill it. This is how you start it. This is your up and down for your trim, depending on how you want the nose to point. You got cruise control, you got eco mode, you got a set. This is your audio system. You got your forward and reverse gear or reverse bucket, so to say, and your instrument cluster over here. I'm gonna show you with the jet ski out in the water. Beautiful glass-like daylight. It looks like mirror of the water. A few things you got to watch out for. Make sure you warm the jet ski up before you start gripping on it. The water temp shows at 89. You want to make sure you wear pretty good underwear, otherwise your balls are going to get battered if you're a man driving this thing. Make sure everything you need is put away safely in the watertight compartment. Your wallet, your car keys, your phone, whatever you want. Got to get the Bluetooth connected to make sure your music is ready. And apart from that, if you need dock lines or any kind of support, bumpers, it's all underneath here. And you should be good to go. Just have a babe at the back and enjoy out in your jet ski. Now I'm gonna go out in the water and you're gonna see some beautiful montages.